Right now we have 21 acts waiting for you guys to enjoy. First, let me bring your attention to the exits in the rear and sides of the auditorium. If there is a need to use the restroom, please do so only in between acts, and if possible, wait for intermission. We'll have our first intermission after the first 10 acts. So that we don't interrupt any of the performers that are up here. The bathrooms are going to be the ones used down the hallway through those doors. During intermission, we have a refreshment sale in the cafeteria with various items. There's going to be some fresh pizza coming, chips, baked goods, and candy. Hopefully you can find something you like and enjoy the 15-minute break while supporting our program. We'll also have another time to visit the refreshments afterward. When the show is all over and all 21 performers have gone, we have to have a few minutes just for the judges to decide on our scoring. We do give out a first, second, third prize and honorable mention. So for that time, instead of you guys sitting there in your chairs, if there's anything left in that refreshment stand and you'd like to enjoy yourselves, please at that time do so. Thank you so much for coming out and supporting our performers, as well as the choir program here at Lyndhurst High School, as this is our annual fundraiser. You guys are in for a great show. Performers have worked very hard. Please remember, you guys are a huge part of our talent show. Your positive enthusiasm helps the students bring out their best, so please be sure to cheer on and encourage these acts the best that you can. Can you show me a little bit of that right now? Great. So I want to introduce our MCs for tonight. We have Rachel Alamani, Conrad Squara, and Anthony Hayes.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is not on. Is it on? Perfect. So, thank you, Ms. Wise, for that great introduction. So, my name is Anthony Hayes. I'm Conrad Squara.
I'm Rachel Alamani.
And now, let's meet our judges. Introducing our first judge, Miss Cheryl Ruiz. Miss Ruiz is not only a high school English teacher, she is also the cheerleading coach and the school's musical director. She has high expectations for all of the performers here tonight. But she knows that each one of them is bound to reach the stars. She would like to give a special shout out to her guinea pigs. She would also like to wish the best of luck to all performers here tonight. So give it up for Ms. Ruiz.
Our next judge is Mr. Sean Froh. Mr. Froh is an old, sassy, perfectly postured LHS biology teacher and swim coach. You can find Froh in the pool screaming at his swimmers or in the classroom screaming at his students. Mr. Froh is ready to experience beautiful sounds, amazing dances, and mind-blowing magic tricks. He's not afraid to speak his mind, so let's give it up for Mr. Froh.
Our next judge is Sarah Blomkamp. Student judge for tonight's show. A few things about Sarah. She ran for a state leadership position in FBLA. She's in the school's chorale and band. She's nice, she's selfless, oh my god, I can't talk. And she's really excited to see all the talent that Lyndhurst High School has to offer. Everyone give it up for Sarah.
And last, but certainly not least, our fourth judge tonight, Mr. Brian Lang. Not only is Mr. Lang our elementary choir teacher here in the Lyndhurst School District, he is also a high school teacher teaching musical theater class and is an assistant director for the high school musical. Mr. Lang might very well be considered the Simon Cowell of our panel tonight, so let's give it up for Mr. Lang.
So to start off the show tonight is Gia Rodriguez. Gia has been singing since the dawn of times with the dinosaurs, and she's here to bring the thunder. She helped assist the orchestra for the Broadway show Anastasia, which was her inspiration for her piece tonight. For her second ever talent show, she will be singing In My Dreams. So let's invite Gia onto the stage.
They said I was found by the side of the road. There was ash all around, it had recently snowed. In the darkness and cold, with the wind in the trees, a girl with no name and no memories but these. Rain against the window, she's upon her bed. Terrifying nurses whispering overhead. Call the child, Tanya, give the child a hand. I don't know a thing before that. Traveling the back roads, sleeping in the wood, taking what I needed, working when I could, keeping up my courage, foolish as it seems, at night all alone in my dreams. In my dreams, it's so real, and my heart has so much to reveal. And my dreams fade away, though I know it all will come back one day. I dream of a city beyond all compare. It's in Paris, Paris. A beautiful river, a bridge by a square, and I hear a voice whisper, "I'll meet you right there in Paris." You don't know what it's like not to know who you are, to have lived in the shadows and have traveled this far. I've seen flashes of fire, heard the echoes of screams, but I still have this faith in the truth of my dreams. In my dreams, it's so real, and my heart has so much to reveal. And my dreams seem to say, don't be afraid to go on. Don't give up hope, come what may. I know they all will come back one day.
Gia. Hello. It is not easy to start off a show like this. We've got a lot of acts here, and you definitely set the tone for them. Great job. I loved those notes that you were just hitting up there, and like I said, it is not easy to be number one up here, but you did a fantastic job. Great job, kiddo.
Thank you. And Mr. Lemon.
Good song choice. It really was excellent for your timbre. I know you've been studying that for a while. It sat perfectly arranged, and I just want to commend you on picking the right song for your voice. Excellent job.
Thanks, Mr. Lang. Sorry, my voice cracked.
Up next, we have senior Jalissa Ford. be singing If I Knew by Bruno Mars. Julissa has been singing for 10 years, and this is her 5th talent show. Additionally, Julissa is also an actress, performing in 3 musicals. She'd like to send a special thank you to her loving mother. So without hesitation, Miss Julissa Ford with If Only I Knew.
Yes, I have perfect posture, but not close enough to the microphone. First off, I like to say I enjoy your confidence, getting up there, making the song your own, and moving about the stage. I like that you didn't just stand still, you kind of moved around, we got to see a little bit more emotion, and show that confidence you have. Thank you.
Thank you.
You sounded amazing. That song was really nice, and I love how you, the audience got involved. Yeah, you're the way you moved around the stage and you didn't just stand in one place showed your confidence, and it was amazing. I love it.
Great job, Julissa. Our next act is sophomore Robert Fada. He will be performing on guitar a custom remix featuring the songs Paranoid by Black Sabbath and Voodoo Child by Jimi Hendrix. Robert has been playing the guitar for 2 years, and he is very excited to say that this is his very first show. Robert is currently in the process of forming his own band. However, he is in desperate need of a drummer. Please see him after the show for details. So without hesitation, Robert Fada with what he calls the Paranoid Child.
so I'm always so impressed with people who can play the guitar.
Thank you.
When you try and become a music teacher, you have to learn every instrument, and guitar was the one instrument I could never, ever learn. And you said you've been doing this for 2 years now?
Yeah, 2 years, yeah.
It's so impressive. It really, I'm
Thank you.
in awe of your skill. Wonderful job.
Yeah.
Honestly, the 2 years thing, like that's crazy to me. I was gonna ask that question again to make sure that I heard that correct, because your skill, I mean, amazing. The pedal work, like so awesome. It's just clearly really fast fingers there. Like I could never do this. So, you know, awesome, great job. You really impressed me.
Thank you, yeah.
So, next we have senior Nicole Wojnowski. Singing Safely to Church by Hosier. Nicole, or Nikki as friends call her, has been singing for as long as she can remember. This is her third talent show overall. She is a member of the high school chorale and choir. When she graduates, Nikki plans on attending college to become a heart surgeon. If my heart ever stops working, I'm coming to her. And if your heart stops working, her phone number is 201-851-2312. It is my pleasure to announce Nicole.
My lover's got a humor. She's the candle at a funeral. 'Cause everybody's disapproval. She turns sooner. If the heavens ever did speak, she's the last true mouthpiece. Every Sunday's getting more bleak. A fresh poison each week. We were born sick. You heard them say it. Much control is no absolute. She tells me worship in the middle. The only heaven I'll be sent to is when I'm alone with you. I was born sick, but I love it. Command me to be well. Amen. 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 Take me to church, I'll worship like a dog. I can show you lies, I'll tell you my sins, and you can jump in your night. I'm free until the step of the God. Let me give you my life. Take me to church, I'll worship like a dog. I can show
I love that song. It's a good song choice. Your voice went really well with the song. You had good tone.
I have to agree with Sarah. As I was listening to you, I immediately thought this is a great choice of song for your tone. Also, I know you had that little skip in the lyrics, but it showed professionalism. You didn't get caught up on it, you just kept singing right through it. And the story behind this song has a lot of emotions, and I think you were able to convey that through your voice. Thank you.
Our very next act is one of our own hosts, Anthony Hayes. Anthony's act tonight will be full of wonderful magic as well as tricks and illusions. This is Anthony's first time performing magic on stage, but he's been doing magic on and off for years. He's really excited to be performing tonight with you guys, so let's give it up for Anthony Hayes.
Good evening. My name is Anthony Hayes, as you well know, and tonight I plan on mystifying you by performing not one, not two, not four, but all three major forms of magic. Thank you. I'd like to start tonight with a little bit of prop magic. You see, in my hands I hold what are known as the phantasmic rings. These rings are completely ordinary pieces of steel to a normal man, and by any means, they are seemingly impossible to get together. It's almost as if they do not want to join together. No mortal man can bring these together, but as any magician will tell you, we're not normal. But you may say, he just got a little lucky. So, sure, why not? Maybe I did. So, obviously, if I got lucky, I can't seem to take these apart, could I? I mean, you know what? I forgot the magic word. Shema. That worked. Thank you. But any great magician will tell you, prop magic, it's on and off. What people really come to see when they come to watch a good magic show is a card trick. So, in my hand I hold a very ordinary deck of cards, and like any ordinary deck of cards, this comes with something that I just can't understand anymore, and I really want to put a stop to it. It's this. For those of you who can't see, this is an inventory card. Most standard decks of cards today come with one of these. They tell you all the cards that are in the deck. You know, it's absolutely pointless. It has no feature in games, nor does it have features in magic tricks. So, if it were up to me, I'd put this card right back in the box and leave it where it is. But, because I'm a magician, I like to do things a little bit differently. I like to get rid of it altogether. But now, I'd like to show you the real card trick tonight. In my hands, I hold what is known as the Lazarus box. Now, for those of you who know, the man that they call Lazarus is believed to have been brought back from the dead in the New Testament, and you'll see why I call this the Lazarus box in a second, because right now it looks like a very ordinary box. So I'm just going to place this down right here. And then I need a volunteer for my card deck. Let's see, what's a good card? I need that one, I need that one. Yeah, this one's pretty good. The Five of Hearts. You see, the Five of Hearts is basically an absolutely pointless card. If you're playing any game where you're able to get rid of it, you want to get rid of it. So that way you could get a face card or a spade or something good. So I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of this. Nobody wants it anymore. But you see, the Lazarus box, it likes cards. I don't know why. So the Lazarus box wants me to tap it a few times, right on the eye. And now, I do believe that the Lazarus box has something to show. It likes to bring things back from the dead. Thank you. Now, I did mention three forms of magic, and the last one here is a little tricky, but I do believe in no uncertain terms that I can read some of your minds. Hear me out. Now, obviously, I can't see you, but there are seemingly a lot of people in this audience tonight, so if I don't hit you exactly, that just, you know, there's a lot of you here, but I do believe I can hit most of you. So, all I need you guys to do is follow my instructions very carefully, and I will move quickly because I was told I have a time limit. Firstly, I'd like you to pick a number between 2 and 8. This could include 2 and 8, but it needs to be between those two numbers. Does everybody have a number in their head? Okay, now I'd like you to take the number that you have in your head, and I'd like you to multiply it by 9. Now, I was told by some people that that number is a bit too high, so my suggestion for you is pick a lower number. Okay? So once you have your number and you've multiplied it by 9, I need you to, if my calculations are correct, you'll have a 2-digit number. Now I need you to take the 2 digits of that number and put them together. For example, if you came out with the number 14, I'd like you to take the numbers 1 and 4 and put them together. So take your 2-digit number and put it together. Okay? Now, once you've done that, I'd like you to take your single-digit number and I'd like you to subtract 5 from that number. Okay. Now, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to correlate the number that you have with the letter in the alphabet that matches it. For example, if you have the number 1, please correlate it with the letter A, number 2 with B, number 3 with C, and so on. Does everybody have a letter in their head? Okay. Now I'd like you to think of a country that starts with that letter that you have in your head. It can be any country at all, just please make sure that it starts with the letter that you have in your head. Please make sure that there are no thes or L's or A's in front of it. Make sure it is just the letter that you have in your head. Okay, now I want you to go to the end of that country's name and take the last letter. Does everybody know the letter? Okay, now I'd like you to think of an animal that starts with that letter. Trust me, it'll work. I'd like you to think about that animal for a second, and I'd like to pick up my hat. Because you see, in my hat, I'd like to wake up a friend of mine. Stay there, you. This is my friend Hoppy. In case you can't tell, he's my little kangaroo, and he likes to come out and say hi at the end of my shows. Thank you all for letting me perform.
Wow, Mr. Hayes, you really are Oz the Great and Powerful. Look at you. I totally picked the kangaroo. Yeah. By applause, how many of you had a kangaroo? Awesome. So, first of all, I absolutely love magic. I really like that you introduced us all to 3 types of magic, although quick because of your time limit. Wise, all right. But I do like that you exposed us to a bunch of different things. It was really cool, all the things that you did, as well as your script. Following your script, memorizing that, knowing where you were going, that's the sign of a true magician, knowing how to talk to us, talk to the audience, and actually execute your tricks as well. Great job. Well, I like magic, I said that.
I'm so easily entertained by magic. Well, that's true too. I love how original your act was. I think when I've done this for 4 years now, we've never seen a magic act, but not just magic, it was also comedy. I think we were laughing in terms but I really want to commend you. So original and really entertaining.
Wow, wasn't that a great act? Next up, we have yet another host for tonight, Senior Rachel Alaman. Rachel will be singing Something's Got a Hold on Me by Christina Aguilera. Rachel has been singing for 13 years, and this is her 3rd talent show. She is in the choir and the chorale for all 4 years of her high school career. She likes puppies and Texas Roadhouse. She would like to dedicate this song to Andy the Armadillo. For those of you who know Texas Roadhouse, you'll know who Andy the Armadillo is. So, without further ado, Miss Rachel Alamany with Something Sounds Alright.
Song goes out to you, Andy. I love you. Yeah, the intro's a little, yeah.
Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I've never had before, no more. I just gotta tell you right now that I really do believe that something's got a hold on me, yeah. Something's got a hold on me right now, let me tell you now, I get a feeling you're so strange. Everything about me seems to have changed. Step by step, I got a brand new look. I even sound sweeter when I talk instead of let me tell you now, something's got a hold on me, yeah. Whoa, something's got a hold on me right now tonight. Let me tell you now, I never felt like this before. Something's got a hold on me that won't let go. If I die, I'm only good. I sure feel strange, but it sure feels good to say whoa. Let me tell you, my heart feels heavy. Feel like shake it all over and I feel alright. I never felt like this before. Something's got a hold on me that won't let go. If I die, I'll be good. I sure feel strange, but it sure feels good. I never thought it would be this way. Love sure gonna put a hurting on me. I said, I said, baby, oh, it must be love. He walks like a love. He talks like a love. Makes me feel alright in the middle of the night.
Rachel, I'm not really sure who Andy the Armadillo is, but I am sure he'd really have enjoyed that performance as well. You have this great, like, sultry tone with low, gravelly growl. I loved it. It was great. The juxtaposition. You really got the audience going. Clearly, they all really enjoyed it. They're talking over me, just like in class, but that's okay. And you had a really great use of the stage. You really moved around, and that, I think, is what really brought the audience in with you.
This song really brought out your energy, and you're such a you're full of energy always, and anywhere you go, you just light up the room, and that's exactly what you did on that stage.
Andy. Okay. Up next is sophomore Reina Tanaka, dancing Thanks by 17. She has been dancing for 2 years and is excited to say that this is her first talent show. Reina is a member of the dance group GLAD. With her friends, she would like to thank every one of her friends and family who supported her. So please welcome Reina.
one of the most important things about dance is enjoying yourself. And you can clearly see that you were enjoying yourself. And another part of it, I feel, is doing things with purpose. Each of your motions were executed, on purpose, with purpose, and you were definitely invested in the execution of those. We could see that you were having fun and that it meant something to you up there, and that's what I think is truly important about your performance. Great job.
I'm always impressed with dancing. This is something I can't do. I love how you commanded. I can't. I love how you commanded the whole stage. You took ownership of it, and every move was perfectly executed. Wonderful job.
Up next, we have freshman Alexis O'Rourke singing Alexis has been singing for 6 years, and this is her second talent show. She's in the high school chorale as well as teacher's choir. She's also a musical actress, winning the National Youth Awards Art 2 years in a row for her work. So please help me in welcoming Alexis to the library.
Forgiveness, all I ask is
that microphone and just push it to the side. You have a big, beautiful, powerful voice. And it's the control in your voice and the confidence that you showed. That was a really great performance.
Thank you. That was a beautiful performance. You have such a powerful voice and it just sounded amazing.
Thank you.
Next up, we have freshman Maria Gascione. Maria will be performing musical accompaniment for the song Just Give Me a Reason by Pink. Maria has been a musician for 5 years, and this is her 3rd talent show. She is a member of the high school jazz band and the all-region choir. She would like to dedicate this song to her possum, Carl. Please help me in welcoming Maria.
I have softball game, so I'm sorry for my attire. Thanks.
So it takes a lot of guts to get up there and play one instrument, let alone 4. So props to you for that. And I want to say the comment that I think you're the first person to make a quarter actually sound good during a performance.
That's all the instrument. Yeah, Maria. So I have no musical instrument talent at all. So like Mr. Lang said, just one. Yeah. Just one is crazy. I mean, I was very intrigued / confused at what was going on with the setup up here. Well, that's okay. And you totally made it work. It was awesome. Recorder, I got a 3rd grader at home. Ooh, she don't play a recorder like that. But seriously, this was wonderful. This was just so cool. Like, I know that sounds like a cheesy thing to say, but like, it was really cool to watch how you put that together. Great job.
Okay, so next is Sabrina Salento. Sabrina is a junior here in LHS and has been singing since she was 5. She sings in the school's chorale as well as Bergen County Choir and Regents Choir. She will be singing Burn from the musical Hamilton. She wants everyone to know that Legally Blonde is her favorite musical, although she likes Hamilton almost as much. Today, the world is going to know her name. So without further ado, Sabrina.
I wish I were that tall.
I saved every letter you wrote me. From the moment I read them, I knew you were mine. You said you were mine. I thought you were mine. Do you know what Angelica said when we saw your first letter arrive? She said, be careful with that one, love. I will do what it takes to survive. And when your words flooded my senses, your sentences left me defenseless. You built me palaces out of paragraphs. You built cathedrals. I'm rereading the letters you wrote to me. I'm searching and scanning for answers in every line. There's some kind of sign when you were mine. The world seemed to You published the letters she wrote to you. You told the whole world how you brought this girl into our bed, and clearing your name, you've ruined our lives. Do you know what Angelica said when she read what you've done? She said, you've married an Icarus, and he's flown too close to the sun. You and your words obsessed with your legacy. Your sentences bordered on senseless, and you are paranoid in every paragraph. How they will see you. I'm erasing myself from the narrative. The future historians wonder how Elijah reacted when you wrote her heart. You've torn it all apart. I'm watching it burn. Watching it burn. The world has no right to my heart. The world has no place in our bed. The
brother added so much emotion. Like, you just had so much emotion in that performance. It was just amazing. Your voice was just spectacular.
Thank you.
I love the ending.
So Sabrina, one thing that is awesome about you is we know you can sing. You sing well. But we feel it with you. You don't just sing it, you act it. Yes, you had a prop and everything, but even without that, in your face, we see that. Like, you can't just go in front of a microphone and just sing. You always have to have emotion and expression, and those facial expressions are what draw us in, and you did a fantastic job. I loved your use of the stage. You got stuck a little, but that's not your fault. But it was awesome. Great performance altogether.
Thank you.
So to close off our first act, we have sophomores Michael and Angelina Alvarez singing Lovely by Billie Eilish and Joy. Both of these individuals have been singing since an early childhood. This is Angelina's first talent show, while this is Michael's second. So without further ado, to finish off the first act, Michael and Angelina with Lovely.
Outside, I can't find
So I have you both in theater class, and I do hear you sing for the most part every class. Angelina, I hear you all the time. And you did a phenomenal job again.
Offended.
Michael, I really don't get to hear you sing solo that often, except for the one little solo you come in and then get on stage. So now I'm really excited to hear you come in with your duet tomorrow, completely learned. Yeah, you did an awesome job, wonderful job.
Definitely.
Okay, before the performance you asked me to be brutally honest.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Simon Cowell, me, please.
Okay. You asked for it. Angelina, you have a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
Great tone, lots of control. I can tell you were nervous, but there is no reason
I'm
that you should be
shaking so
nervous.
much right now.
You have a beautiful voice. Your harmonies together were great. Your voices meshed wonderfully, and there is no reason that you should be nervous up there right now.
Okay, so that concludes our first act. Please join us in the cafeteria. I was informed that the pizza's up there waiting for you guys. So enjoy about 10-15 minutes, we'll call you back.
Our second act, we have Junior, Alexa Barreros. Alexa will be performing a tap routine to the song Twist and Shout by the Beatles. She has been tapping for 15 years. She is excited to say that this is her very first talent show. On top of her dancing career, she is also a member of the Future Business Leaders of America, and she's even her chapter's historian. So, without further ado, Miss Alexa with Twist and Shout.
Alexa. That was awesome. A lot of people look at tap dancing and they're like, oh, I like the sound, it sounds so cool, look at those feet moving, but they don't really realize the amount of skill and the technical stuff that was just in there. That was 15 years worth of tap that we just saw right there. That was very full of skill and very impressive. I loved it. Fantastic.
Tap dancing. I used to do it. That was very different, and like you had rhythm. You definitely have rhythm and staying on beat, and you seemed to enjoy yourself up there. That was amazing.
We now have freshman Chris Milano singing Played Again by Luke Bryan. Chris has been singing for 4 years, and this is his second talent show. He is also a member of the school's choir and select choir. Chris has always enjoyed singing country music, and he feels it is his best genre to sing. He would like to dedicate this song to his friends and family. Please welcome Chris with Play It Again.
so awesome to see how much you have grown and developed since I first had you 4 years ago in choir. You're so much more confident, and I just love seeing you on stage. You've got a great presence.
Thank you. Chris, it's very nice to see your confidence up there, your own country spirit. I love the group, by the way. Good job, Chris.
Up next, we have freshman Gianna Shilia performing a drumming solo. Gianna has been drumming for about a year, and this is her third talent show. She enjoys her drumming and hopes that you do too. So without further ado, Gianna.
I know we talked about this in creative writing, that I was going to see this, I was going to see you drumming, and I did not expect that. You are super duper talented, and there were like 3 times, I want to say, that I saw you starting to crack a smile, and then you put it away. Don't put it away. Be proud of what you did. That was awesome. You should be smiling that entire time. Great performance.
That's a far cry from the quiet girl that sits in the corner of my classroom. By the way, Mr. Fada, I found your drummer. She's over here. So I only want 10% royalties when we get famous. Gianna, that was great. We really can see you enjoying yourself. And like Miss Rose said, don't let the smile. Keep it out.
Coming up next is freshman JJ Atkins. JJ was the previous first place winner of the middle school talent show, and she feels confident that tonight she will once again take home first. She has been singing for 4 years and is in the school's chorale. Tonight, this chorale performer will be singing Shallow by Lady Gaga. So let's give it up for JJ.
Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change. And in the bad times I feel myself. Tell me something, boy. Are you tired trying to fill that void? Or do you need more? And it hard keeping it so hardcore. I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change. And in the bad times I feel myself. I'm off the deep end, watch as I'm diving. I never make the ground. Crash through the surface where they can hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. In the shallow. In the shallow, in the shallow, we're far from the shallow now. Oh, 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 I'm off the deep end, watch as I'm diving. I never make the ground. Crash through the surface where they can hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. In the shallow, in the shallow. In the shallow, we're far from the shallow now.
Every time I look at you, I still think of little 6th grade JJ when I first met you. I love how strong your voice has gotten these past 4 years. You have such a strength and such a power in it, and you know how to command it. Excellent job.
You had amazing tone. That song was a perfect choice for your voice. Lady Gaga, who's name?
Next we have senior Anthony Samaro. Singing his previous line to the song Blackbird by the Beatles. Anthony would like to dedicate this song to his dogs. Anthony has been playing guitar since the 5th grade, and he's excited to say that this is his first ever vocal performance. So without further ado, Anthony Samaro with Blackbird.
That's good.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life you were only waiting for this moment to arrive. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly into light of black night. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. All your life you were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly into light of the black night. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life you were only waiting for this moment to arrive. You were only waiting for this moment to arrive. You were only waiting for this moment to be free.
Anthony, that was your first vocal performance? Are you sure? I have a hard enough time doing one thing at a time, never mind two. So someone who can play an instrument and also sing well, it was a great choice for your voice. It was a great song choice. You did a fantastic job.
I hate to just say, ditto to Mr. Frew, but that's exactly what I was thinking. I mean, playing and singing at the same time is not an easy task. I love that song. It's one of my faves, and you did it justice. Great job.
Next, we have Alyssa Ventimiglia, who will be singing For the Love of a Daughter by Demi Lovato. Ever since a young age, she's been singing, and now she's ready to share her gift in her first ever talent show. This chorale student has made it into Bergen County Choir, All-State Choir, Regents Choir, and Eastern Choir. She may be nervous, but you'll be surprised when you hear her voice. So now, the moment you've been waiting for, Alyssa with For the Love of a Daughter.
All I could hear was the family war. You're selfish and always expecting more. I'm my own child, not just a charity war. You have a hollowed out heart, but it's empty in your chest. I try so hard to fight it, but it's always hopeless. You're hopeless. Oh, mother, please, mother, I'd love to leave you alone, but I can't let you go. Oh, mother, please, mother, put the bottle down for the love of a daughter. It's been 5 years since we've spoken last, and you can't take back what we never had. Oh, I can be manipulated only so many times before even I love you. Starts to sound like a lie. You have a hollowed out heart, but it's empty in your chest. I try so hard to fight, but it's always hopeless. You're hopeless. Oh, mother, please, mother, I'd love to leave you alone, but I can't let you go. Oh, mother, please, mother, put the bottle down for the love of a daughter. Don't you remember I'm your baby girl? How could you throw me right out of your world? Lie to your flesh and your blood. Put your hands on the ones that you swore you loved. Don't you remember I'm your baby girl? How could you push me right out of the world? So young in the pain that we got. Never ever afraid of being alone. Oh, mother, please, mother, I'd love to leave you alone, but I can't let you go. Oh, mother, please, mother. For the love of a daughter. You have such an angelic voice. The song flows so naturally into me. And you just have, I can listen to you for hours.
Melissa, we know that you're a super talented vocalist, but what you just brought to that was this emotion that we're seeing right now. That is a beautiful song filled with such emotion, and that's exactly what you gave us. Super proud of you for singing that, and it was a gorgeous, gorgeous rendition.
Now, we have freshman Courtney Benner performing a hip-hop dance routine. Courtney has been dancing for 10 years and is very excited to say that this is her first talent show. She is a member of the competition dance team at the Art of Dance Studio. Now, please help me in welcoming Courtney.
how you can hate from outside of the club. You can't even get in. Leg out.
Okay, Lamborghini Mercy. Let you see Turbo with your old she tryna Lamborghini Mercy. Yo, chick, she so hot. I let you see Turbo with your old she tryna
Still going bad anyway. Saw you last night with you. Hey, yeah, like a murder cookie in a hallway. Got a sticky in a cookie in my God place. Girl, I love it, make you not soft shade.
I'll cut off the chick, I'll gut the shit. Everyone fuck the chick, I'll cut the shit. Don't shoot it, but I will gun the shit. I live it how I get it. Come and get it. I pull it with a lemon. Not she ain't living. It's just your ass get a fit. And this ain't a scrimmage. We ain't finished. I told you we won't stop. You heard she gon' do work on who? That's not a reliable source. No, tell me, have you seen her? Let me wrap my weave up. I'm the truck and lean up. Dame my gasolina.
Gone on you with a pick and roll. Yellow flame, yeah, sick of Niggas here with all the ice on in the booth. At the get outside, when they pull up, they give me the
watching the entire time. I love that it wasn't just dance, you also acted the entire thing out. It was so engaging. Awesome job.
That's so, you have so much confidence to go up there and do that. I've seen you dance before, and you have so much passion every time you do it. I love watching you dance.
Next we have senior Donica Dacey, performing an original piece entitled Need is an Understatement, both vocally and on the piano. Donica has been singing for 10 years and has been playing piano for 3. Donica is a songwriter with over 300 original pieces. Donica would like to thank her choir teacher, Miss Wise, for all of her help and support. She would also like to dedicate this piece to her loving mother. Without further ado, Miss Donica Dacey.
Perfect. I love you, Mom.
It's a feeling when I go days without seeing you. I miss you when you walk out the room to fix your mood. myself. I can't take it anymore, can you please walk back in? I'm sorry that I got you mad, but you know I love you, and you know I want you. You know I need you. Need is an understatement to the way I feel about you. I need you. Beats so fast every time I see you smile. Your eyes can power me out to walk for miles, and you know I'm telling the truth to you, because without you I wouldn't know what to do. Yeah. You're a role model to my health, my love, my face with secrets. You know things about me that I don't know about myself. I can't take it anymore, can you please walk back in? I'm sorry that I got you mad, but you know I love you, and you know I want you. You know I need you. Need is an understatement to the way I feel about you. I need you.
Applause cut you off, but why applause cut you off? Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing that you're getting the applause, but also because this was an original song. Like, we didn't know what the end was going to be. An original song, that's amazing. Your confidence is extraordinary. The tone of your voice is beautiful, and the fact that you can put all that together, singing, playing, and you're the songwriter itself, fantastic, Danica. Great job.
Next, we have Senior Michael Lavelle singing She's Got Away by Billy Joel and performing piano accompaniment. Michael has been singing for years and playing piano for 13. This is his second talent show after winning second place last year for his cover of Tears in Heaven by Eric Clapton. Michael is a member of the high school chorale and Berkeley County Choir. He enjoys the work of Mr. Joel and enjoys playing and singing his music. So allow me to invite on the stage Michael Lavelle with She's Got Away.
Oh, Schwerd! We're at Sarah's boyfriend.
She's got a way about her. Don't know why it is, but I know that I can't live without her. She's got a way of pleasing. Don't know why it is, but there doesn't have to be a reason anyway. She's got a smile that heals me. Don't know why it is, but I have to laugh when she reveals me. She's got a way of talking. Don't know what it is, but it lifts me up when we are walking anywhere. She's got a smile that heals me. Don't know why it is, but I have to laugh when she reveals me. And she's got a way about her. Oh, don't know why it is, but I know that I can't live without her anyway.
When I was growing up, my dad had a record player, and he had the Songs in the Attic record from Billy Joel, and this was always one of my favorite pieces, and I didn't usually like people who did covers of it. That was an amazing cover. You did that song justice.
The first time I heard you sing was probably at the talent show last year, and it was just as amazing. You're a great singer.
Our last, but certainly not our last piece tonight, is sung none other by the birthday girl, Miss Caramel. Tonight, Kara will be performing the song This Time by Glee. Kara has been singing for 12 years and is a very active part of the Lyndhurst High School music department. She has been in many musicals, is a member of the chorale, and has even performed at the All-Eastern Honors Ensemble in Pittsburgh last week. And since this is her final year, she would like to wish her fellow senior classmates, good luck. Not only tonight at the performance, but in the rest of their life and all their future endeavors. So please help me in giving a very warm welcome to Ms. Caramel.
I didn't take any notes. I just sat back to be a fan because I am a fan and I have been a fan for quite some time. This was a beautiful and fitting song for you to sing as your final talent show here at LHS. And it is never over. And it's been a pleasure to work with you on this stage for the past 4 years. Fantastic performance, Gail.
I'm so sad to see you go at the end of this year. It's been so great getting to watch you perform these past 4 years, and this was the pinnacle performance. Wonderful job.
I love the fact that these guys go on to be successful, but it's so hard to say goodbye to a lot of these seniors. So all of you guys who are seniors, phenomenal job tonight, and thank you for being a part of our show. Now, this is the time of the night that is the most difficult, I think. As you can see, we have so many different variety of different talents that we have to judge, and yet we still come up with a first, a second, a third, and honorable mention. There were years that I thought maybe we shouldn't even give a first, second, and third, only because I feel like they all deserve something. Do you agree? But yet we still do this. So our first, second, and third prizes, we're going to be giving a $50 Amazon gift card for first place, a $30 gift card for Amazon again for second, and a $25 Amazon gift card for third. And we have, again, honorable mention certificates to give out. So while we do that, it's probably going to take about 5 minutes or so or hopefully, do you guys have it all ready? Or okay. Well, hopefully this will be done quickly. And if there's any refreshments left up there, go ahead and enjoy for 5 or 10 minutes. We'll bring you back here. I'll let you guys know when we're all done judging. Thank you. As I said before, and I don't just say it so that everybody is a winner and everybody gets a prize, I truly feel that our entire 21 acts really either sang, danced, or acted their hearts out tonight, and they all deserve something. So this is what makes this very difficult. Thank you guys so much. Can I call all of the performers up to the stage, please, to stand here? Up here, I want to shout out special thanks to our 4 judges. Special thanks to Mr. Newman, who set up all of our sound, stage, and technology. Our sound crew down here, fabulous, flawless job tonight. Stage crew, and lights, give us a flashlight. Yeah. Our MCs, a very big thank you to our 3 MCs who are going to take it over from here and announce our finalists.
How do you not make it green anymore?
round of applause for all of our performers. So for our first honorable mention, we have Maria Gacchione. For our second honorable mention, Corny Benarbic. For our third honorable mention, Michael Lavelle. For our fourth honorable mention, Kara Muller. For our last honorable mention, we have Alyssa Ventimiglia. Now for the rankings. For third place, we have Anthony Hayes. Second place, Alexa Barrios. And for first place for the 2019 Lyndhurst High School's Lyndhurst Got Talent, drum roll please, Donica Dacey.
Thank you all for coming and supporting our Lyndhurst High School Choir, and hopefully we'll see, aside from the seniors, good luck to you guys. We'll see you all next year.